Hello, it's Julia from Julia's Timeout, or aka Timeout. It's my trail name. And if you don't know my backstory, I attempted to thru hike the Appalachian Trail in February of this year and made it about 120 miles before I was having some pretty severe foot issues. Went home for about 2 months and thought that I had gotten those healed up and chose to go back out, and I was gonna flip-flop. And completed the state of Maryland, a little bit into Pennsylvania, and the foot issues started rearing their ugly heads, not to the extent that they did the first time, but kind of the same thing. And so I just, as much as I thought that 2 months was a long enough period for healing, apparently it was not. So I am back home, hence the tree moss, the hot temperatures. And I have just decided to end my thru hike attempt for 2023. So what does that mean for me going forward in a much needed time out from life? So it took me about a week to figure out what that picture was going to look like, and what I have decided that I'm going to do at this point is plan a road trip. I want to walk forward, but there's two giant birds waiting for me if I go in that direction. Here, let me show you. So I don't know. I don't think I should walk in that direction. I know the last time I was here they had a baby, so I don't see the baby. But yeah, that's not a suitable direction. So I'm trying to walk in the other direction away from them, but then I got people and the sun is in my face, and I'm kind of stuck here in this little corner of the park. All right, so that being said, what does Julia's timeout look like? Because I didn't get a long enough timeout, I feel. I've decided what I'm going to do is, obviously I need some more training, and it's so funny that my feet were the issue because I've never had feet. I've never had foot problems before. So I definitely don't feel that I can go back on the AT this year. And I'm gonna do a variety of day hikes and overnight hikes that are maybe, 12 miles in, 30 miles in, 40 miles in, build up. I already have a list. I actually have a spreadsheet of things that I've wanted to do over the years, and those are going to come to fruition now. And my hopes is that doing the shorter will build, one, most importantly, get me in better shape, lose some weight, make me stronger. And I firmly believe that a lot of that will resolve my foot issues. I really, really do. And that's my plan. Will I attempt a future thru hike on the AT again? I definitely hope to. And where I'm at a point in my life right now where I don't like to plan too far ahead. My original goal this year was to hike the AT. And I attempted to do that, and that wasn't something that came about to be a success for me, at least this year. So do I want to hike it in the future? I still do. It's still on my radar. Would I attempt it like next year? I'm not sure. It's kind of on the tip of my brain. But I don't think that I'm ready to make that commitment. I think my focus needs to be right now on my physical health, my mental health, my spiritual health, and my emotional health. And then I feel like when I get that all to where it needs to be and it gets closer to that time, I mean, then I won't even need to prep for the AT. I have a sampling of what to expect. I would know by that point, by that time, if my body will be able to do it. Well, hence my feet. My feet were the only issue. But on a 2,198 mile through hike, they're the most important issue. Because you can't go anywhere without it. And that's where I'm at for now. I just wanted to give you an update, and we'll see what happens from here on out. I wanted to make sure I thanked everybody that's subscribed to my channel, encouraged me along the way, worried about me when I didn't post, and I really, really appreciate it. But I just want everyone to know that I really, really do appreciate it. It does get me teary-eyed sometimes when I read the comments. I'm like, complete strangers, you've never met me, I've never met you, but it's encouraging. And if any of you ladies are, or men, thinking about hiking the AT next year, what would be my biggest piece of advice? Get your gear that you think that you're gonna want, which I know that in itself is a trial and error, and get out there and use it, and get out there and hike with it, and get your body hiking.